What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy CP, and today we're back with a brand new video. Today we're doing something a little different than normal. Yes, this is going to be a reaction video. However, it's not going to be my traditional reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to something completely different than what I normally do. We're going to be reacting to a dhar Mann video. So, reason why I started doing this, because a couple weeks back I was watching Sniper Wolf, because that's my favorite YouTuber. I love watching her videos. Her videos are hilarious. And she's the one that inspired me to become a YouTuber. So here we are today. But she was reacting to some dhar Mann videos. I was like, I'm gonna try that. Just give it a feel. See if y'all like it or not. So I posted a poll. I was like, oh shit, should I start reacting to dhar Mann videos? And most of y'all said yes. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and start working on it. And here we are. So I was scrolling through a bunch of them. I was trying to find a random one that I liked, and I found one that I definitely had to react to. So if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you know that I'm in the army. So with that being said, I saw this one and I was like, oh my god, I have to react to this one. This one is about a guy who pretends to be in the army for the benefits. Basically, he commits a crime called stolen valor. So let's get into it.
Wasn't Fort Bragg.
Quantico, yeah.
Quantico. Isn't that a Marine Corps base?
It's special unit.
So off rip, he immediately gets approached by a guy who actually was in the army, and he tried to say to him one of the army's not really the army slogan, but something that we say to each other, and it's "hua," or I guess they used to say like "hua" or however they pronounce it, but normally people just say like "hua." So, but that man didn't even know what he was talking about, and first of all, Quantico, I never heard of that, and I'm in the army. I never even heard of Quantico. But Fort Bragg, I've definitely heard of that. That's a real spot, and I could have went there if I wanted to, but I not chose Fort Stewart. But let's keep it moving.
You know what? I actually gotta do my thing, so, excuse me.
What can I get for you?
You think I can get a check, please?
I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Dad, come sit with us.
Yes. I'm Miles. Nice to meet you.
Drake.
One way to know if somebody is lying to you is if they cannot maintain eye contact with you for an extended amount of time. So if they try to like say, oh, like he did, like, oh, he tried to introduce himself or whatever. He was like, oh, my name is Drake, and then look right back at his phone. He was literally trying to find anything to like not look at, because a lot of people, they just cannot maintain eye contact. That's one way to figure out if somebody's lying to you or not, because if they start looking in any other direction, that tells you.
I'm thinking. Did you know that guy?
No, but something off about him. He said he was in the Army, but then he said he was stationed at a Marine base?
Maybe it was just a misunderstanding.
No, I don't know about that. That's a pretty big thing to get wrong.
Okay, I can just off of the first couple seconds or the first minute or whatever of this video, I can already see what's wrong with this guy's uniform. One, he had it unzipped. Two, he's missing a combat patch on this. It looks like you're all right, but it's my left. My left, on the left arm is supposed to be the unit patch that he's either currently in or he was last in, whatever the case is. He's missing that. My whole thing is like, bro, all I'm gonna say is don't commit stolen valor, guys. It is like a serious crime. If you think it's not that serious, but it is a serious crime. So please don't do it. But like, and I'm not condoning it, but I'm like, if you're gonna do it, at least try to wear the uniform right. Because he also has jeans on, and that's a no-go. And at no point in my military career, I've been in for 4 years now, never have I ever had the ability to wear jeans with the actual uniform. Make it make sense, guys.
What reason does he have to lie about being in the army?
Good news, sir. It looks like that nice couple over there offered to pay for your lunch.
That's why he's lying for the benefits, because I guess he knows that like people tend to treat veterans and active duty members with like with more respect, and try to, help out any way they can, or just do nice little gestures like that. Because that has happened to me a few times where there was one time when I was still in Fort Hood that me and my friends were out eating lunch at this one taco spot, and this lady whose husband is in the military, she paid for all our food, and like I was shocked because I was like, I ain't never had that happen to me. I was trying to see what that was like. But yeah, there was this really nice lady that paid for our food, and I was so grateful, and we all told her thank you, and we appreciated it, because her husband, I don't know if he's still in or not. I didn't meet her husband. I didn't catch her name, but she was sweet, really sweet, nice lady. So like I do appreciate small gestures like that. That like and the thing is though, like she didn't have to do that. And that's what it's like. There's so many nice people out in the world that people will try to take advantage of, and I hate that, but it's just the honest truth. But hey, she did a good thing for us, and to this day, offer, even though it may seem like it's not a lot, but it means a lot to us, because like it actually shows that like people just don't say like, oh, thank you for your service, and like it shows that you are actually grateful and appreciative, and we appreciate the love and support.
Really? Did they use a credit card yet?
Not yet. Why?
You think you can add a cheeseburger and fries on there to go?
Sure.
Come on, man. You want to take advantage of this elderly couple like that? It's bad enough they already paying for your food and you're not really in the army. But what makes it worse is the fact that you trying to add food onto it. That's like when you go out with somebody and they say, "Oh, I'll pay for your food," and then you order like yourself some food, and then like try to take extra food to go. Like, come on, man. That's not right. If somebody offers to pay for me and I let them, then I won't get. First of all, I probably end up getting like the least expensive thing on the menu, because then like I don't really like people paying for me, unless you're like family or like a really close friend. I really don't like when people pay for me. But that's just messed up, and like that. Right now, I know it's a skit, but it's just like the fact that people actually do this, and mind you, this is based on a true story. It I don't want to say it sickens me, but it just irritates me a lot.
I'll just double check with them first.
Oh, no. You ain't got to do that. Hey, thank you guys so much. Are you sure you want to cover this?
Hey,
See?
I'll be back with your to-go order.
We just wanted to say thank you for your service.
Yeah, we come here once a month to treat ourselves since it have a senior discount. So we figured we'd skip next month in order to pay for today.
This man has no type of remorse. He doesn't feel bad at all. He just likes reaping the benefits, and that's just crazy to me.
You guys are so nice. Thank you so much.
It's our pleasure. You know, those Social Security checks are not what they used to be, but we don't care. We love helping vets.
Yeah.
Anything for the country.
Miles, let it go. Okay? We're here to have a good time.
That man had his suspicions. Like, he should have said something to that elderly couple, because they probably would have been like, bro, you're lying. But it's just like, some of these people just make it so obvious with this stolen valor stuff. And it's like, because anyone who serves, like, I can understand, like, first day at basic where your uniform is kind of wrong, because everybody's uniform was wrong at some point. Either rank was crooked, flag was in the wrong spot, whatever the case was. But by the end of that first day, it was corrected and everybody had it right. So the fact that this man is literally just walking around a public area trying to reap benefits of being in the army when you're not in the army is just like that it's just so messed up. It's morally wrong.
It's the last one. This is perfect.
Actually, I was looking to get that.
Sorry.
Yes, but can't you see the nice man wants to get it too?
Yeah, but you said you were getting it for me for my birthday.
I know, but he protected our country. He deserves it more. Sorry. Here you go. And thank you for your service.
This man literally just took a girl's birthday gift. I can't stand it, bro, because like that is like he's taking advantage of old people, he's basically taking stuff from people who are actually going to pay for it. Like, bro, this irritates me so much because it's like, why? Like, how do you, like, where do you draw the line? When are you going to get to the point where you're like, bro, this feels completely wrong? Like, and no, like, he has no remorse. Like, it's just completely unethical to do this to people. Like, and he's just trying to charm his way out into, like, getting whatever he wants. I'm like, that's not how the world works. Come on now. Do better.
No, thank you.
Hey, hello there.
Hey!
All right. $2,278.
Actually, I don't have that much. This discount over here, does it still apply?
Okay, somebody please tell me what store gives active duty and veterans 25% off. Because if you know the military discount is only 10%. So if something's $10, we only have to spend $9. It's just their way of giving back. I appreciate it because that military discount has saved me so much money over the years, and it's crazy. But like, I know some people are like, oh, 10% is not a lot. Trust me, when you actually calculate how much you actually save from those purchases, you realize how much that actually comes in clutch. That's why a lot of times, especially when I come home to visit family and we go out to dinner or whatever, I'll always ask them, it's like, hey, do you have a military discount? I make sure I ask them that. And it's not me at least I'm gonna reap the benefits of the benefits that I earned. Cause like I'm actually in. I went to basic training, I went to AIT. I've been overseas. Like, granted, I've never been in a combat zone or anything like that. I'm not saying that I have, but at least I've put in the work and I earned my military discount. This guy did absolutely nothing but go to the store, throw on a uniform, and call it a day. Anybody could have done that.
You're right. Can't believe I almost forgot. All right, let's see. 25% off. That makes it $1,708.50.
Now you talking my language.
That's probably the money he saved from not having to pay his bill at restaurants. I told y'all that military discount low-key be adding up. And especially if somebody actually is nice enough to pay for your food or whatever the case is, it adds up. So, by the way, to any of y'all out there that have done something nice for a military member, whether it's pay for a meal or tell them thank you for your service, whatever it is, whatever small gesture you've done, on behalf of the whole Army, we appreciate y'all.
I'm sorry, but if you're paying with hundreds, I won't have enough change in the till. The store's been struggling, so we don't have that much cash.
Does fives work?
Great. You know, a lot of my family was in the Army. Thank you for your service.
Is that right? Well, tell them I said, hoo-yah!
Like I said earlier, it's either hoa or hua. Hua is more so old Army, but hoa is kind of new Army. Y'all, if anyone's watching this that's in the Army or any military branch really, you know the difference between old and new of because it is changed so much over the years. But this man can't even get the slogan right.
Don't you mean hua? Huya's the Navy, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I said. Hey, thanks for the laptop.
This man is really getting real close to getting caught in his lies. It's insane.
He doesn't even know where he was stationed, and his uniform is all off. He's not doing something nice. He's taking advantage of people.
Miles, listen, it's not your place to get involved. Let's just go home.
Look over there. He's using his uniform to flirt with her.
Guys, let me tell you something. That whole women love men in uniform, it's super fake. Like, because I have yet to like have a girl like try to approach me while I was in uniform. Like, and it's just crazy because like I've always been the one to approach a female. I've never really had a female actually approach me, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. But I'm telling you that whole like trying to use your uniform to pick up girls, it's not real. It's not gonna happen. So if any of you are considering joining the army, you think like, oh well, if I join the army, really any branch, I keep saying the army because that's what I'm in. But if you join a military branch and you think like you're gonna pick up girls with it, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but it's not real. It's fake. Honestly, a lot of them think that people in the military, how do I put it, get around, but I don't want to say it's not true, but it's also not true. There are a select few that do that, but me, I'm not gonna. I'm faithful when I'm in a relationship. I'm not talking to nobody else.
Thanks. I did 2 tours over the course of 6 years.
Wow, that's impressive.
I don't know what old girl talking about because that's not impressive. That's kind of, I don't want to say it's trash, but actually kind of surprising. Depending on what your military job is, 2 tours and a tour is basically it's a deployment. So 2 deployments over the course of 6 years. I've been in for 4 years. I've only done 1 non-combat deployment or it's the official term is called a rotation, but that's not all that's pretty standard, honestly. Like normally they have a unit go overseas like either once every other year. So if you go in 2022, you probably won't go again until 2024, or like you'll go at the end or beginning of 1 year, and then you'll be back either by the end of that year or early the next year, depending on how long it is. It'll either be anywhere between 6 months, 9 months. Some can last up to a year or even slightly past a year, like 13 to 14 months. But for the most part, it's like 6 to 9 months. When I was in Germany for 8 months. It was supposed to be 9 months, but I got lucky and I was on one of the first flights home. So yeah, I got lucky on that one.
I used to want to go into the army when I was younger, to help make a difference, but then I changed my mind. Now I like to do my part more locally.
She's one of 2 things. She's either a cop or she's National Guard, because that's the only thing you could locally. So, but she's probably a cop because she said she didn't join the army. But if you're a National Guard, you're in the army. You're just National Guard.
Huh.
How'd you get that?
Oh, my Purple Heart?
Yeah.
Oh, I got that in Afghanistan.
No way.
Yeah, I was hit while saving a little girl from the enemy.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, give me a moment. It's just, I almost lost my life. Like, it took me years to recover. But the most important part was that I got that little girl home by the night.
Did he really just fabricate a fake story? Like, come on. It's just the fact that these type of people just y'all get on my nerves. Because how are you really going to fabricate a fake story just to make yourself seem like a hero? All that, I'm telling you, he bought that stuff from the store. And it's really not difficult because if you go near a military base, this stuff is it's pretty easy to acquire.
So it was all worth it.
That's so brave of you.
That's just one story that I have. Maybe you would like to hear more over some coffee?
Sure. Yeah. Here, put your number in my phone.
And now he's taking advantage of her. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
Miles,
No.
don't. Miles, don't.
Y'all, I'm telling you, that whole like, oh, you can pick up girls if you're in any kind of uniform, whether it's a cop or if you're in any kind of military branch. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. It's never that easy.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, miss. This man is not in the armed forces. Trust me.
Hey, man. Leave us alone. In the middle of something.
Yeah, what are you talking about? He looks like a soldier. He even has a Purple Heart.
Yeah, so leave us alone.
Let me ask you this. What's the Army motto?
This will defend.
That's easy. It's, I want you.
Wrong. What's the soldier's creed?
Man, I don't know. It's been a while. This is my rifle. I have many like it. And if
Wrong again. Also, why are you wearing a Purple Heart?
Because I'm not...
Where's your combat patch? Why is the flag on your shoulder so low?
He started asking him questions that every soldier should know. I'm telling you this. that soldier's creed, they will drill that into your head till the day you get out the military. So there's no like, oh well, while you're in, you may forget a word or two, you might mix up, but you're gonna know at least the first part of it. I'm not gonna say it, but you, if you know, you know.
Uniform is out of regulation.
Whatever, man. Just leave me alone.
You have no right to wear that uniform. It belongs to someone who actually sacrificed their life for this country. So don't lie to me. I'm gonna ask you again. Where did you get that uniform?
Do you know this guy?
Now look at him trying to dodge the questions. Bro, you got caught in 4K. Just give it up.
Where did you get that uniform?
Dude, I don't owe you no explanation.
I said, where did you get the uniform?
You know what? Fine. I got it from the thrift shop. What does it mean to you? It's just uniform.
It's not just a uniform.
This man said he got his uniform from the thrift store. That's probably like the worst place to get it from. And the reason why I say that is because, one, if you get a uniform from the thrift store, more than likely it's not going to be the full uniform. It's probably just going to be the jacket. Two, they're not going to have much of a selection. Three, he probably got it for like $15 tops. So, and also, guys, the actual soldier, he's right. The uniform is not just a uniform. It's supposed to be a symbol of dedication and sacrifice that every person who puts that uniform on is willing to sacrifice themselves for their country to keep us safe. So please, like, I'm not saying anybody would say it, but please don't ever just say it's just a uniform, because it's not. It's a symbol.
It represents something more than you ever understand. And I know what it means to make that sacrifice. You see, when I was younger, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. College didn't really speak to me, and I wasn't ready to get a job. So when my brother told me about the Army, I got really excited.
I will say this, if you don't know what you want to do with your life, or if you're trying to figure out like what you should do, the military does help you, and it's a good one. It's good for your resume. Even if you don't do a full career out of it and you just do your first contract and then get out, which is what a lot of people that I've known have done, that's completely fine because you still put the time in. So yeah, it does it does help, because if you don't know what you want to do with your life, then that can help you build some skills, and you can learn a lot in the military life that can actually help you in a real job. So I'm just saying. So if you're in a situation where you don't know what you want to do with your life, and you feel like you have to have a bunch of things like oh, should I go to college, should I start a job, where should I get a job, the military can help you with that.
A few months later, it was time for us to leave. Before we walked out the door, I remember my mom being so sad. We told her not to worry and promised her we'd be back. We both meant what we said, except only one of us kept that promise. We got to end.
I don't think people realize how much military men and women have to sacrifice each and every day, because you don't understand what they have to go through. And one thing that all of us have to go through is being away from family. And me, I'm real family oriented, and I love my family, and I'll do anything for them, especially my nieces. I would give my life so they can have theirs. I would, and I mean that wholeheartedly. But it is so difficult being away from family, for extended periods of time. And there's times you're not even going to know when you're going to see them again. It's not just as simple as putting in leave. If you got some kind of deployment coming up or whatever the case may be, you could not, say it's 2024 now. If you're about to go on deployment tomorrow, there's a good chance you will not see your family for at least the next 9 months. Yeah, you can call them, write letters, but it's not the same as like physically seeing them. So this is why I was like, this may kind of hit close to home, but I will say this, that it the sacrifice that all military men and women of all branches is just, it can't be understood unless you actually do it.
We were all heavily outnumbered, and there wasn't much we can do. I'd never been so scared in my life. And then, that's when it happened. The grenade landed a few feet away. I froze, too scared to even run. We all thought it was over. But then, out of nowhere, my brother ran and jumped on top of the grenade. He sacrificed his own life so that we can live instead.
I've had people who have been longer than me tell me stories like these, and it's so hard for me to hear it sometimes, because I couldn't imagine the emotion and the pain that you would have to go through to watch your brother or somebody close to you die right in front of you. That's why this whole stolen valor, it's a serious felony, and that's why I'm like, y'all don't do it, because it's not worth it.
My brother wasn't able to keep his promise to my mom, but I was, and so many other soldiers, all because of my brother. So you see, my brother sacrificed his life alongside so many others for the right to wear that uniform.
Like I said, I know it's a skit, but that him yawning and acting like it's a boring story is so, like, it's beyond disrespectful.
So no, it's not just a uniform.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for your loss. It's just, don't you think you're being a little bit overdramatic?
Sir, let me ask you this. How would you feel if you went to Afghanistan, saw your brother die right in front of you, and then somebody's trying to reap the benefits of your brother's sacrifice, and the sacrifice of so many people before, past, present, and future, and you talking about something, oh, don't you think you're being dramatic? Like, come on now. Don't do that.
I mean, just because I'm not a real soldier does not mean that.
Did you say you're not a real soldier?
We want our money back.
You know what? You can take your money. It's not like it's a lot of money anyways.
And I'm taking this too.
Shame on you. You owe me $500 for that discount. Or you can give me that laptop back.
Damn, everybody finesse is getting their shit back. That is insane.
Okay, here. Take your little money. Get off my back.
In fact, I want all of y'all off my back.
Thanks a lot. You happy now? I'm so sorry you had to see all that craziness. I really hope this does not compromise what you and I got going on.
Did you know it's illegal to wear that?
Of course he didn't know it was illegal to wear that, because otherwise he wouldn't be wearing it. Because I guess people don't know what stolen valor means.
Oh, I mean, I've looked it up before. I mean, a civilian could wear a military uniform.
It is if you're trying to impersonate a member of the military. Especially for personal gains.
Baby, how would you know?
Because even though I didn't join the army, I did join the police force.
Yo, chill, is this... No.
You're
no,
under
no,
arrest.
No. Come on, girl, stop playing.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Damn, he got arrested. I told y'all she was either a cop or she was National Guard. And since she said she wasn't in the army, that indicates to me she was a cop. So that should have tipped me off, like, oh, she's a cop. But he didn't want to. He didn't look into context clues.
This cannot be happening. This is not real, right? You cannot do this.
Oh, to answer your question, I'm happy now.
And forget you, dude. I'm gonna get my lawyers on you.
Imagine getting mad because you got called out for lying and taking advantage of others and for breaking the law. That's just insane. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time.